All right, everybody, it's time for more Breaking Bad, and this time we're on season 5, episode 11. Before we get started, just a quick heads up, if you are watching this over on YouTube, that you can watch the Flint version of this reaction, as well as get early access reactions by supporting the Patreon. I would love your support, but aside from that, let's stop talking and get started. All right, for the Patreon people, we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Is this Todd? Yep. Oh boy, what have you been up to? Meeting up with this family? Or doing something for Walt?
Hey, Mr. White.
Oh.
Me.
Yeah.
I know you're probably real busy with retirement, but I got some news I think that you should maybe know about. Me and Declan had some differences of opinion. And got a little
killed all his
messy.
people.
Just a heads up, there's been a kind of change in management. Anyway,
God, that was a crazy scene.
Feel free to give me a call if you want the details, but you know, it's cool. So whatever. Okay then. Thanks. Bye. So there I am.
I wonder if Lydia's gonna reach back out.
The water in. He's watching to make sure we put in exactly what he'd calculated. My friends are still stealing cargo back there.
I wonder if they're gonna help him cook. Like, who's going to be under Todd?
Taken away. And finally, Mr. White tells me to cut it. And so I fling the hose. I'm grabbing the cap. I'm screwing in the bolts, just like busting ass, you know. I'm on top.
You piss your pants?
Yeah, right. So the thing starts speeding up. So I jump off the moving train.
And talk about the kid that you killed.
No one even knew that they got robbed. Just like
except the kid.
Mr. White told me it was like the biggest train heist ever, like potential money-wise.
I wonder how they respond to him killing a child, though. You know, his family in particular. Like, ugh. I wonder if they'd even care. Would they laugh? Todd looks so normal compared to the rest of his family.
Are you feeling good about cooking?
Yeah.
So he's not gonna get any help.
Do it upright?
Yeah, for sure. I got this.
Let's make some money then. I gotta hit the head.
How long was Todd training with Walt anyway?
Almost next to you, looking at the little plug where the ashtray used to go. I look at that and I say, what the hell happened in this country?
Nanny state. I see a kid with a bicycle helmet on. I want to smack the shit out of him. Hopefully he's on.
God. Jeez. The blood from that operation of killing Declan and all of his people. Oh God, I forgot about this. It's been like a week since I watched the last episode. I just want to know what Hank got out of him. Okay, good. We're gonna see that. Oh shoot. I feel like Hank can immediately tell that something's off with Jesse, you know?
Mr. Pinkman, how are you today? So I got an offer.
Tell me everything you know, and I'll give you immunity.
Tell me all about you and him and your little meth business. Maybe I talk to my friends at the APD and make all this go away.
Wow.
I know he's...
What are you gonna do, Jesse?
Plus, I'm thinking, based on your recent activities, that maybe there's a little trouble in paradise.
My own brother-in-law lying to me for over a year.
It's crazy, you know, over the span of the show, not many years have passed.
Maybe you understand that feeling.
Like, you would think a long time has passed.
Help me out here, Jesse. I think you want to talk.
See? Not to you.
Agent Schrader, beat any good suspects?
There.
Taller. Ask him
Just in time.
Client. He knocked the poor kid unconscious last time they were alone together. Oh, so long, Rocky. Keep your left up. Detectives, I'm inviting you to leave. Okay, I'm going to try to remain calm, but will you do me a favor and tell me what is up with you? Did you hit your head or something? Why didn't you call me the second you got arrested? What did you say to Schrader?
Nothing, Jesus. Just chill out.
Chill out. No, I don't chill out right now because things have gone nuclear.
I would hate to be
Just
Saul.
use the money that I gave you.
God.
No, it's Saul. Stop. Saul, stop
Dealing with
talking.
the most
don't
exhausting
care.
people on the planet right now.
Just make it happen. Work your magic. And call me when he's out.
Put makeup over it. Hopefully you're a good blender, Walt, because you're gonna need help.
Where you going?
They're trying to get them out that house.
I guess that.
Now he has to worry about that.
Son? Junior, hang on a second. Yeah? Oh, good. Come on back inside.
What happened to your face?
No, I'm fine. It's fine. Really. I do want to talk.
Aunt Marie might say some things.
I just don't want to keep things from you, okay? I mean, you deserve to know what's happening.
So that they got in a fight with Aunt Marie and Uncle Hank.
Passed out. Briefly, very briefly. And I did this.
Why did you pass out?
My latest scans show a little shadow on my lung. I just don't want you to worry. I learned my lesson.
He is so good at lying.
What now?
What now is that we go on, like always, right? And what would really help me out is if we all stayed positive. So why don't you go on and help your Aunt Marie, and we'll talk about this later.
Gonna let them go over.
No way. I'm staying.
Who knows what she would have said to, Walter Jr. if he did go over there. Obviously, I don't think she's gonna burden him with everything.
Flynn's not with you, is he?
No, why would he?
You failed.
How'd it go? That bad, huh?
It's just not time yet.
No, it's past time. You've got to tell them now. It's just going to be worse if they find out that you've kept this from them.
I agree with Marie here too, by the way.
I got some things I gotta chase.
Like, the longer you wait and they find out before you tell them, that's gonna be bad.
What leads? What? Something new?
I'm not keeping anything from anybody, Marie, okay? Jesus. Don't tell me how to do my job.
Walt. Are you sure about this?
It's the only way.
Okay, now what are we planning to do here? Like, there's so much writing on everyone. Oh shoot! Confession.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is my confession.
He recorded this before, remember, in the desert in the first episode? Oh wow, that's crazy. I thought the confession would have revolved around Jesse because the title of this episode is named Confession. So I was like, oh, okay. Jesse might, reveal some detail, but not everything, obviously. This is oh god. We're in a public setting, so they can't go too crazy. But again, this isn't going to be the best conversation.
Skylar and I.
Welcome to Gardunia's. My name's Trent. I'm taking care of you today. Can I start anybody off with some beverages?
I think we're fine. Hey, we need some time with the menu.
No worries. Be right back with some water.
Hank's face. He just wanted to jump across that table.
There's nothing to confess.
Oh god.
We're here to talk about Walter Jr.
Flynn and Holly should be living with us. End of story.
And while we respect your opinion, we think that your concern is misplaced. Skylar and I would like to ask you to please leave our children out of this. Junior has been through a lot already this year.
You are just...
This investigation, Hank, you realize what this will do to him, hearing these things.
He's gonna hear it when I kick in your front door and arrest you.
That is so traumatic. Just imagine that. Your father's cancer. Now he's getting arrested by your brother-in-law. Well,
You have
his
no
uncle,
evidence to
you know.
support your claims. Why tear this family apart?
How about that guacamole? We make it right here at the table.
No. No, thank you. Oh, that's awkward.
All we want is for those kids to be safe. You are putting them in danger, keeping them under the same roof as
They
this.
are safe, Marie.
You yourself sent them out of the house.
And I brought them back.
There's no telling where the lies begin and end. That affair of yours, did that even happen?
Please, look. Junior
Yeah.
cancer is back. He's already facing the idea of living without his father. To put this on top of that, lying to your son, to all of us, is that right? What do I have to do to make you believe me?
Why'd you kill yourself, Walt?
Whoa.
Just kill yourself.
Marie.
Finn dies with you, right? That's what you're saying here? Is that Hank should just let it go and wait for you to die. Or maybe you should just go ahead and die then.
The only other person that's ever said that was Walter Jr. Remember that?
No.
Oh,
Not a solution.
that's insane.
He's not getting off that easy.
Jesus, Hank.
And the same goes for you if you stick with him.
The food hasn't even gone. They haven't even ordered yet, and this is... It feels like it's been an eternity since this conversation started.
Let's go.
Wow.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. If you're watching this tape, I'm probably dead. Murdered by my brother, Hank Schrader.
Whoa.
Empire for over a year now.
Oh
using me
my
as
God.
his assist. Shortly after,
Oh my God.
he asked that I use my chemistry knowledge to cook methamphetamine, which he would then sell using connections.
There's no going back now.
His career with the DEA, and I was particularly vulnerable at the time.
I cannot believe this. There's no coming back from this. This family is ruined.
I was reeling from a cancer diagnosis that was poised to bankrupt my family. Hank took me on a ride-along and showed me just how much money even a small meth operation could make. And I was weak. Hank had a partner, a businessman named Gustavo Fring. Hank sold him into servitude.
Oh my
When I
God.
tried to quit, Fring threatened my family. I didn't know where to turn.
This is a really well strung out story. Like,
Yes,
wow.
I should call it a hit on Hank, and it failed. But Hank was seriously injured, and I wound up paying his medical bill.
He has records of that too. Oh. Oh.
Hank was bent on
And he didn't know about the payments
working with
because Marie never told him. And they told, oh my, they told her not to tell them.
the bomb that he used was built by me. Hank had risen to become the head.
The way that everything just,
In line, he took my children.
oh,
3 months he kept them. I was horrified.
I would not be able to listen to all of this. This is,
I hated myself for what I had brought upon my family. I tried once again to quit, and in response, he gave me this.
oh my God.
I can't take this anymore.
The way that he's able to mix in truth with lies, especially when it comes to like,
Every
well, hold
day
on.
that Hank will kill me, or worse, hurt my family. All I could think
you go do,
was
Hank.
to make this video and hope that the world will finally see this man for what he really is.
The crazy part is Skylar was standing right there recording with them. So she knows exactly what Walt
I think he should.
did.
No. It's a threat. It's what he will do if I don't back off.
I think you should show this to Raimi. That video is a bunch of lies, Hank. Anybody who knows you.
But it's mixed in
will
with
know.
truth. The payments. Yeah, exactly. The payments, the assault. Obviously, the reason isn't true, but Oh, your medical bills, Hank. Your insurance didn't cover that.
They told me it was gambling money.
Your insurance didn't cover it.
Christ, Marie.
How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know where it really
Why
came
were they
from?
paying for my medical bills? What about my insurance?
Insurance wouldn't have covered the treatment that you needed, and I just wanted the best.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I knew that you would refuse it, and without it, you may never have been able to walk again.
She had good intentions. I hate. Oh, I feel horrible.
I mean, that's the last nail. That's the last nail in the coffin.
What do we do?
I think I think he's like, we lost. Like, what do you do here? I think the only thing that can help them now is Jesse, and Jesse hates Hank's guts.
If I were you, I'd be more nervous.
Oh God, I hate them fucking spiders. Go away. Step on it.
What does he know?
I mean, he knows you're Heisenberg. But I figure not much else. Otherwise, he'd be locked up. I don't think he's told the rest of the DEA.
Why do you say that?
Just him being there.
And he turned off the camera, remember?
Plus, he was acting kind of shady. Seemed like he didn't want the other cops hearing what he had to say.
Are we going to talk about the rain of caca the kid brought down upon us? You want to hazard a guess what his little charity drive cost you?
Why don't
He
you
doesn't
go take
care.
walks?
So I feel bad because he's the one that's cleaning up most of their messes nowadays.
Maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time for you to just leave all of this behind. Just get out of town. Don't look back.
And with Jesse gone, he doesn't have to worry about Hank getting to him,
He specializes in giving people new identities. And set you up with a whole new life.
Well, almost took that, remember? God.
Yeah, I know. Sounds a little...
Actually, I think he ended up doing it. If the beginning of season 5 is of any indication.
It's exactly what you need. I really think that would be good for you. Meet a girl. Start a family, even. Hell, you're still so damn young.
Would have had all that if he stayed with Andrea. Ugh.
I tell you, if I could, I'd trade places.
Would you just, for once, stop working me?
Damn.
What are you talking about?
Can you just stop working me for like 10 seconds straight? Me leaving town is all about me and turning over a new leaf, but it's really about you.
I agree.
I mean, you need me gone.
One less person to worry about.
Dickhead brother-in-law is never gonna let up.
Exactly.
Just say so. Just tell me you
Man.
don't give a shit about me, and it's either this, or you'll kill me the same way you killed Mike.
There he is. There it is.
Isn't that
Oh.
what this is all about? Us meeting way the hell out of here? Just tell me you need this.
You gonna drop the act? Walt. Like, what do y'all think here? Because I feel like even now, I can't trust Walt. Like, I don't think he's genuine. Maybe he wants to feel bad. Maybe he wants to feel guilty. Maybe he wants, to be that warm person, that people can cry on. But no, I don't think he's that kind of person. Not anymore, anyway. She's so dazed out. Oh my gosh. But at the expense of losing your sister, and your brother-in-law. But I feel more bad about her relationship with Marie.
So Palmer and Castaneras are sitting on that jerk-off Saul Goodman's office, keeping an eye on Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah, I put him on it.
You want to explain that to me? You gotta tell me
God.
what's going on. Pinkman is APD's problem, not ours. You got a history with this kid. If he catches wind that you're trailing him and this explodes, he could sue. Look, if I can't explain this to Raimi, I gotta pull my guys.
Fine, take him.
Gonna come clean? Oh my God.
So take him off, or else you
I feel bad for Gomez. He's your longest friend here, you know? The one person that you know will most likely understand or at least listen to you. Even give you maybe even give you insight on what to do.
going out for a while.
You have that 3 o'clock. Will you be back?
You know what? It's gonna have to be another day. Reschedule it.
And everyone's gonna get a feel, you know, that Hank just isn't right now.
This is it. Once I make the call, there's no takebacks.
He's really gonna do it.
I need a new dust filter for my Hoover Max Extract Pressure Pro Model 60. Can you help me with that? Yeah, pick up. 1 hour. Okay, he'll be there.
1 hour. What were they about to say about it, Jesse, I think. Like, I want to be happy that he's finally getting out because this seems pretty, you know, permanent.
Send you out with something extra. Get you started, you know. Keep you sitting pretty until you get into the groove of your
He's
new
leaving
life.
everything.
Provided, of course, you don't toss it out the window on
His
the way.
friends, Andrea, Brock,
Seriously,
all that.
right? I'm not going to let you sabotage this thing. This guy is not going to take you if you show up high. So stop screwing around or it's both our asses. You got a phone?
Cops took it.
Hello Kitty phone.
In case something goes wrong, guy doesn't show, whatever, you give me a call.
Hello, Kitty.
Seriously? It's Rudy? I got a beggar's chooser situation here, so stop busting my balls.
So do I get to pick where I go?
Well, it's your life. I imagine you get a say. You want a suggestion? How about Florida? You get a tan, meet the Swedish bikini team, you know, swim with the dolphins.
What about Alaska?
Alaska.
Well, that's a different vibe. I never figured you for a big moose lover, but whatever floats your boat.
Alaska.
Anywhere you can get a fresh start is going to be good. Take care, Jesse.
I feel like he seems relieved. As long as no one stops them on their way there. Wow, that's a shot. And he just has to wait. Doesn't have a bag of clothes. Like, his entire house, like, he'd even go home to pack anything. What? Get in, Jesse. He's punctual. Oh, no. He changed his mind. He's not getting in, and he's driving away. That was your only chance, I think. Oh, no. What? Did I miss something?
Get in here! Back off!
You and him just took a run out of my pocket, didn't
Whoa, 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 calm down. Yes, okay. I had you will lift your dope. I told you I
That's it?
I'm not taking you.
No! Before! The cigarettes!
What?
The ricin cigarettes! He poisoned Brock and you!
God!
Oh, Jesse, calm down.
Say it again! Tell me one more time to calm down, come on!
I'm sorry. Yes, okay, I had you.
Whoa! He finally realized
He
that.
was saving you.
I didn't think he would ever figure that
I
out.
know what he was gonna do. Jesse, you gotta believe me. I don't want any of this.
Back up!
He about to get Walt. Man.
Pay you for.
About to warn him.
Hey, it's me. You got a big problem.
18, 19, and 20.
Actually, you gave me a 5, not a 1.
Oh, I did. I'm so sorry.
Shit, I would have. Thank you. That's a blessing.
Oh, and please give this to your car wash professional. Have an A1 day.
Uh-oh. Like, Skylar, we gotta go. Close up.
Hey. What's going on?
How much?
Yeah? Nothing?
No, things are fine.
Good.
Why?
Shit, you better tell her. Jesse might be coming to kill y'all ass. Well, yo ass. Not hers. Have you seen Jesse?
You know what I found the other day is that the latch on the soda machine wasn't latching.
Don't beat around the bush, Walt. Just tell her.
Every time I stock that darn thing. So I thought I'd check it out.
Okay.
Great.
Did he throw something away in there? Just in case. Oh, that's been under there for a while.
And what I just remembered is that they gave me a prescription to go pick up, so I forgot. I'm gonna go head on over to the drugstore. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Oh, guys, this is bad news. He went straight to the house. Oh my God, Jesse. He is, man. Oh. God, this episode is insane. He finally, okay. Again, I didn't think that Jesse would figure it out because I felt like he would have figured this out forever ago if he was going to figure out that Walt has something to do with Brock. But everything, you know, what goes around comes around, you know. But oh my God. They really don't want to leave anything unsettled in this show because they didn't have to do that. You know, they didn't have to reveal this mystery. It could have just stayed unsolved. And man, the fact that they brought that up and be like, hey, we didn't forget. Jesse didn't either, you know? Oh my God. So what's this going to mean for, like, I guess the only question now is he really going to go through with burning down their home? You know, if that does happen, now Walt's going to come at Jesse hard. He might even send Todd and his family after him. Who knows? You know, and on top of all that, obviously Walt also has to deal with Hank, but there's just so much that's about to bubble up with all of this. Everything's stacking up at this point for Walt. And Jesse gave up his only chance of disappearing, right? And who knows what's going to happen to him now. You know, I think Jesse's probably the only person that I don't want to see die. Well, I have a list of other people, but right now in the main cast anyway, Jesse, Hank, Skylar, Walter Jr., you know, those people are like the only people that I don't want to see die. And it makes me nervous to know that he's back now and he's, you know, going full offense when it comes to getting Walt's attention. I'll put it like that because I feel like he at least knows that Walt isn't at that house because he would have at least seen, you know, the car there. But now it's just like, Jesse, one, I'm hoping Walter Jr. doesn't come back home or some shit like that and, you know, he gets put into the mix in this because it's very convenient that that earlier in the episode Walt was just like, you know, let's not get our children into this. And, you know, what's better to show that than Walter Jr. coming home with his house burning down, or Walter Jr. coming home with an active intruder in their home with a gasoline container. So it's just like all these things. I'm just like, oh my God, this could be bad for a lot of reasons. But it's gonna be hard for me to not watch the next episode. But of course, if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, definitely check out the Patreon for full length access as well as early access to anything Breaking Bad plus any other shows and movies that we are watching. I would love your support. But aside from that, you guys have a great day/night, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe.